And today we are talking about men that practice body game. It will have women assuming you are seeing other women. Whether you are or you're not, they're just gonna assume you have the hoes, right? First, I want to talk about how I go about it. Then we're gonna talk about why they even think that, right? So I tend to see multiple girls at once. So usually if she like pressuring me into telling her like, oh, I had this girl the past week, unless she been sleeping with other girls, she brought it up like 3 times. Every single time I didn't answer, I changed the subject because I'm an honest man. So I don't like to do the whole lying thing. You get caught up in the lies and then you got to deal with a whole bunch of extra stuff. I just don't say anything or I change the subject. That's the best way to go about it. I'm not encouraging y'all to see multiple women if that's not your thing. You know, find out what you want and do what you want to do. You feel me? I'm not one of these guys that say, oh, you need to do this or you need to do that. Do what you think is best for you. If it's not working out, try something new, man. That's with everything in life. And why do women look at it like this? Why do women assume you are seeing other women, even when you're not seeing other women? It's because the way they live. Their life is on easy mode. Their options are crazy, right? I don't know how this conversation came up the other day, but I was talking to a woman I'm seeing, and I told her, like, I would never pay for box. Like, never, ever in my life. Like, I just find it crazy that people do that. That's why I was talking to her. And she was like, well, you probably would never need to pay for box, you know? She like, it's so easy for you. And even though it is fairly easy for me, she just think it's like extremely easy. She telling me how she done had offered to be a sugar baby, all types of offers. She go to the club, get in for free, get the drinks for free. Just, you know, telling me how dudes just like throw themselves at her. She had a dude wanting to marry her and she hardly knew the dude, like just all types of stories like that. And I think that's why they have a hard time realizing that it's a lot different being a man. You don't have just options thrown at you like that. You don't have people, oh, let me pay your rent. I'll pay for your school. Just move here. Like, we don't have that type of life, bro. You know, so it's very different. So when they see an attractive man, when they see a guy with a good physique, with confidence, they look at you and they're like, oh, I know all these other girls are seeing this. So they're throwing themselves at this man. Even if it's the case or it's not the case, they exaggerate it in their head because that's how they have it, right? And I actually picked her up from the mall yesterday and 2 of her friends were with her, right? And one of her friends get in the car and she like, what you know about this? The rapper, she's like, what you know about him? And I was like, oh, I like his music. Like, you know, he good. She's like, I used to mess with him. I used to fuck with him. I'm like, oh, word. And I was like, what happened? She's like, well, he's a hoe. I ain't gonna lie, he's a classy hoe, but he's a hoe. She's like, his dick big though. I was just like, okay. Like, why is Shawty so open about that shit? Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But another song come on. Oh, I done met him before. Oh, okay. I go on an Instagram account. I look at the first photo I see. You know how it says like a name. If you follow someone, it says the name. So I see this many people liked it, and this person liked it. And it was a YouTuber in the red pill space. I said, damn, man. And this girl is extremely mid. She cool. I'm not gonna lie. She really cool. I fuck with her, but she is extremely mid, bro. Mid to the 3rd power. I don't know who said that, but that shit sounded good when someone said she mid to 3rd power. She is mid to 3rd power, bro. She is a straight fucking bop. And she got these YouTubers, these rappers trying to mess with her, bro. I don't even think I would mess with her, to be honest with y'all. Maybe like a late night fling type deal. But even I wouldn't like make her my girl for real, bro. And I'm just like, why are these guys with this many, with like 400K Instagram followers, why are they trying to mess with this chick, bro? It's crazy to me, bro. And that's why women got it so easy, because men don't have standards. So that's why she assumes that you got all the options, because that's how they got it, bro. They got it on the easy mode. And I'm not one of these guys that be like, man, the women got it so easy. I wish I had it like that. Nah, man, because longevity is important, man. We got it better over time, right? We age like wine, they age like milk. You know, after they like 28, bro, people ain't checking for these older chicks like that. Dog, you can wait till you 40, turn around, get with a girl in her 20s, start a family, have kids, boom, no issue. No issue, man. You know, my dad was like 40, 41 when he had me. So you have more time, man, and you can really turn your life around in the span of a year. So I'm not one to like complain like, oh, women got it so easy. You know, they double standards for everything, man. We got stuff easier in certain ways. They got stuff easier in certain type of ways. I'm not here to complain about it. I'm here to understand it. Men and women are different. We have different strengths. We have different weaknesses. So there's gonna be double standards, right? I'm not one of these guys that complain about it. You know, like I said, man, if a girl and a man commits the same crime, that dude's doing more time than her every single time, bro. I'm not here to complain about that. I just know that's the reality. I done talked to many girls. They done got out of speeding tickets. They can just start crying. Imagine if I start speeding and I get pulled over and I start crying. You think I'm gonna get out a ticket? Hell no, I'm not gonna get out a ticket. They gonna look at me like I'm crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the world we live in. This differences, man. But a lot of time we have a hard time looking at the differences because she like, oh, my life is on easy mode. His life must be on easy mode. So they gonna assume you got the hoes when you got a good physique, when you putting yourself out there. And, you know, the options are going to be there when you put in the work, when you become a better man. Because even though I put body game in the title, it's not just about body game. There's many different ways to get confidence, but body game was one of the ways I built my confidence, building a good physique, having people compliment you. There's many different ways to build confidence, man. You could have a sloppy physique, start fighting, go 5-0 in boxing, and you're going to build confidence from that. You know, you could dress a certain type of way. Some people get confidence from the way they dress, from the car they drive. But I think your body, it takes time and it takes the hard work. There's no way to cheat a good physique, you know? Because even these dudes that get lipo and shit like, it's not going to look the same. You're not going to look the same. You know, nothing beats the reps in a sense, man. And people automatically are going to respect you. I've been in many different situations where people just give me respect off the rip because they see the physique. First conversation, they're like, man, I can tell you work out. Ask you what gym you go to. Ask you what type of training you do. Like, just like that, man, respect off the rip. So women realize that you a valuable man. So now she like, if I want him, all these other women got to see this too. You know, so sometimes her insecurities come out. She worried about, am I the only one? You know, instead of enjoying y'all time together, she worried about, am I the only one? Is he seeing other women? Be good in the bedroom too. She really gonna think you seeing other women. You know, I done mess with girls and they just assume that you like just get around like crazy. Whether you are or you're not, bro, they just gonna assume. Because they know you a valuable man. They know that a lot of these women would want to be with you, man. So just be ready for it when you getting your physique together, when you're getting your money on point, when you becoming a better man. Women are just gonna assume that you got the hoes, man. Like I said, if you are seeing other women, the best way to go about it is just stay silent or change the subject. That's the best way to go about it, man. Because once you get up in these lies, you get caught up in the lies, and that shit is just too much, bro. That shit is too much, and sometimes like, if I see a girl and she tell me like from the rip, like, look, I'm looking for something serious, I want to get married and stuff like that, like, I'll just be like, okay, I'm probably not your guy. Like, I'm not one to lie to people, you know. Sometimes I sell a dream, but I sell the dream to the women that they're not strict about what they want. They kind of like, you know, I'm cool with it, kind of just seeing where things go. Okay, yeah, I sell her a dream, but I'm not finna sell a dream with a woman that knows exactly what she wants and she's serious about getting in a like serious relationship. I done missed out on a couple girls. Like, they tell me like, no, I'm looking for a relationship. I want something serious. Okay, well, I'm probably not for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that I want to get in a relationship, but you probably don't meet my standards for a relationship. I'm super picky when it comes to a relationship. While if you just a fling, there's not that many standards, right? I'm not going to be worried about where you're at 2 a.m. in the morning if we just have a fling. So yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Women are going to assume that you're seeing other women when you got your physique together, when you always improving, because she like, I see he got it like this. All these other women got to be seeing this too, man. And she realized that she got life on easy mode, so she just assumed that you got it like that too, even though that's not the case. But don't be one of these guys that are complaining and say, oh, women got it so easy, I wish I had it like that, because we age like wine, they age like milk. You can turn your life around in a year, even if you're in your late 20s, late 30s, late 40s. You can turn your life around. So women, it's a little different, man. It's a little different. So I wouldn't trade to be a man to be a woman. So that's all I got to say, man. So make sure to like the video, comment what y'all thought about this, and I'll see y'all boys in the next one.